Alright, this next deck is Nero's Dark World deck. Again, it's another budget deck. It's a 40 card deck. This one does not use any synchros, but it can use XCs if the conditions arise. Alright, to start off, we have 3 Grapha, because this is the boss of this deck, and it's really good. Anyone who plays Dark World, anyone who's gone up against people with the new Dark World deck, they know why this is good. This is OP. So there's 3 of them. Next we've got 3 Snoww, Unlight of Dark World. This is like the engine. Next we have 3 of Guru, because he's good. He helps you discard, and that's what this deck is all about, discarding from your own hand. Next we've got 3 Broww, Huntsman of Dark World, because he's just another Dark World fiend with good effect. Two Beiige, because he's got recursion effect. 1 Scarr, he's a recruiter. 1 Brron, because he's a beat stick, and this deck really doesn't have a whole lot of beat sticks and things that stay on the field of fight, except the really big stuff. 1 Sillva, he's the old school Dark World boss, the original. 1 Tragoedia, because the fiend is good. And then a tech choice that's just randomly put in here, because this is not supposed to be like a top 8 or anything like that. This is supposed to be just for fun. This deck was primarily built by just getting 3 copies of that Dark World structure deck that came out. 1 Dark Necrofear is in here, just because it's fiend, and I don't know, just because it looks cool. And then 1 Sangan, fiend, search, everything, or most of the stuff that you need, that's small guys. Okay, for spells, 3, the Gates of Dark World, the field spell card of the deck. It helps these fiends, it helps the Dark World monsters do what they need to do. 2, Dark World Lightning, destroy the face down stuff, and, you know, discard a card. Alright, here's another tech card. This is another old card from Dark Crisis. Drag down into the grave. 2 of these, not 3, because the 3rd one is Dark World Dealings. The reason why Nero runs these over Dark World Dealings is because it allows him to see the opponent's hand, and he gets to discard the card that he wants. The only bad thing about this is the opponent also gets to choose the card that gets discarded from your hand. So most of the time, or almost all the time, they will not choose the best Dark World monster to be discarded. And that's the reason why he reserves running 1 Dark World Dealings in the deck, instead of 3 of those drag downs with the graves, for discards, and for draw. And then for more draw power, Allure of Darkness, everything's dark. Another weird tech card in here. Into the Void, another odd draw card, but it's kind of like an all or nothing. You're gonna get all your monsters in your hand, or the ones that need to be summoned on the field at the end of phase, but hopefully they'll survive. 1 Dark Eruption, get back a dark monster of 1500 to the hand. 1 Dark Hole, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Book of Moon, and 1 MST. Those are the spell cards. Now for the traps, very simple. This deck runs 2 Deck Devastation Virus to destroy all the little monsters the opponent's got, and it's got 2 Dark Eradicator, Eradicator Epidemic Virus. to destroy the magic and trap cards that they've got. Alright, hope you like the deck. It's pretty fun to play as. It's Dark World.